From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 32-yard line.
12. Gun.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Burrow will throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a quick throw out left. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
It's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Man, he hits him in stride. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So nothing doing there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Ward.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Warriors, crack all 80. 19 Lions. Trap 60.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Throwing again here, Ward.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now?
Cowboy, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Ready.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. The extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
180.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You look at this Niner defense.
They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
This is taken around the 12. Officially that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Go!
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Ward. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That good for 19 of the first down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Ready, break! Come on, set! 19, Charger, 19!
These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw, here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top low, 18.
Here's Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Ward. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The 20, 5, touchdown, 49ers. A big play there, 45 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
Here we go.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline.
Here we go.
Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
And this is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
11 Thomas.
But it's 4th down.
11 MT. Tape.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig alert, rig alert.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Ward. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They go play action with Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
11.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Dot. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
11,
line.
Thomas. Here we go. 11, Dot. 180. It's hot. Dot.
Now Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Dot.
He gives it up. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
65, go.
They go play action with Ward. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
To throw is Ward.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed down him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Throwing is Ward. There's a short one caught by Tonjes.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Ward.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
32 yards.
And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage.
Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
Wrap all 80.
conversion.
Street.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
Go check, go check. Ready.
They're going to try and run. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Niners 20, Bengals 13. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going.
11, 11. Gun, gun. Dot. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Here's Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, empty. Can.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Okay, ready?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Come on. Hit.
From the gun on third down. Moore. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
17 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Burrow looking to pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 38.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursue, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11,
And Burrow going to change the play.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. Dot.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete. This is Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
11 Thomas.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
180. What is that? 12. Dot.
Again, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Here we go.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
11 Thomas. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Franklin. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple.
And it's second down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Ward. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Shedding the tackle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
12, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
12, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Come on. Hit. Liking it.
To throw, here's Ward.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Go! 3. Go, check, baby.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Ward off the play fake. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 11 MT, tape.
Now Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
11.
Here's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Right, 80, 12.
To throw, Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
12.
Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
13 yards.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. A big play needed,
11,
no
mighty,
doubt.
11, mighty.
3rd and long.
Good set.
Throwing, Burrow.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now it's Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
That was a big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12. Dot. 11. Dot.
Here we go with Burrow.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
A big play looming
11,
on 3rd down.
Gun. Dot. 180. 11. Dot.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.